Hello, fellow Gothamites. I'm glad to see you all have come back. Now, yes, as you've noticed, I am reviewing Gotham episode. God knows what. I think it's 16 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I will definitely put it in the title when I do the review. Well, when I put the title in. And you can notice I'm not sitting in my normal background for it. That is mainly because it is covered by a box. And that box is there because I got all the Age of Ultron sets, and I really wanted to get those. And if you want a little quick to see what they are, yeah, pretty cool down there. Really glad I got those. Gonna be pretty sick. If you guys want me to review those or talk about those, I will. If you just let me know. Or if you guys want me to do other LEGO stuff, that'd be cool, because I've got plenty. So, but yes, Age of Ultron sets, fucking fantastic. That's all I gotta say. But yes, we're here to talk about Gotham. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Gotham. But next week I will be sitting in my original spot. I will be in my original spot. Just for right now, I just don't want to be there right now. So yes, everyone has a Cobblepot. That's the episode title. Here we go. We're gonna start with our top 5 moments, which is number 5, which is Alfred wants to go back and fight his old comrade, and kind of show him, to teach him a lesson about betraying him like that and stealing from him. Now, this was really, I kind of expected this, and, it's really, and I also really saw an interesting dynamic when Bruce was like, no, sit down. No! Sit down and lay in the bed. Lay down in the bed. I really did see that sort of thing where, like, now when Bruce comes in the future, Alfred is going to be like that. Sir, you need to lay down. You have been up all night. You cannot do this. You've been injured. You can't do this. And I really do see, I can kind of see that kind of taking place going forward, if they bring Batman into the show. The actual Batman. I know they've already brought Bruce Wayne in, but hopefully you guys all know what I mean. So, but yeah, I did kind of expect that sort of thing to happen where it's like, oh yeah, they're going to go back after him, of course. And he's not going to tell the cops, that wasn't too hard either. So yes, number 4 is that Gordon discovers that Harvey let out that one cop, that one other detective cop that they put in jail a couple episodes back. Now, this was really interesting. I'm surprised that they went back in this direction now, because they were going a completely different direction, and now they're going back to where they were before in the corruption of Gotham. Yeah, and that's a really big thing that's been in this season so far, is corruption. And in my opinion, if they keep doing this corruption stuff, it's gonna get old, in my opinion. But that is just me. But I'm really getting tired of this corruption stuff. It's boring. I do like to see new things. That as long as they keep it interesting, I don't have a problem with it. But come on, do something more than just, oh, we're gonna bring this cop down. Oh, we're gonna bring this cop down. No, we're gonna bring this cop down. It's getting very, bland, because we've seen it happen so many times before. We've already seen this happen. It's just, come on, do something different here. But I did like to see that, Gordon, is really trying to, he was really shocked that that Bullock actually let him out. It was very interesting to see, like, you didn't really see Bullock for a while later on in the episode anyway. Well, for a while and later on in the episode anyways. But it was just real. I think it's a wedge to drive in between those two, and it kind of does create a new thing that comes at the end of the episode, which is sorry guys, that Gordon actually saves Bullock, so then he's not in what's his name here? Oh yeah, Loeb's kind of grasped, so he can't blame him for anything. So yeah, I did like that though, and that kind of goes with it as well. But so yes, number 3 is that Gordon and Harvey Dent start to kind of actually begin an investigation to bring down Commissioner Loeb, and I really did like that. I really did like the return of Harvey Dent. I think Harvey Dent, the actor who does play Harvey Dent, is really good. He really has that. He has a charisma sort of thing, in my opinion. and I really do like it. And they did such a good job with it. Kind of, them trying to investigate all this stuff and all this different sort of things that happen. And I really did like that. And it was just really cool. There's not really much I could say about it without actually, like, showing you that part. So, but yes. Moving on to my number 2 is that Penguin strikes a deal. Well, Gordon strikes a deal with Penguin, and then that Penguin and Gordon and Harvey go and investigate. And Harvey Bullock, not Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent kind of faded away towards the end of the episode, towards the middle, and then came back at the end of the episode a little bit. But yes, I did like to. Sorry, guys. I did like to see that kind of happen where Gordon was like, you know what, I gotta find this guy. We're gonna ask Cobblepot to help. We're gonna ask Penguin to help us do this. And I really did like that when they actually went to that old family's home, and I felt like they didn't actually know that anything was going on there. I think I did really think that was interesting, and I was surprised when that twist actually happened. I know if that sounds weird, I don't really expect that sort of thing, but I really did like that twist. I thought it was very cool, and it really kind of, got to a different kind of part there. It kind of turned into, like, not so much, like corruption, but kind of into a mystery sort of thing where they're like, what is Commissioner Loeb hiding from the public that he doesn't want everybody to find out? And of course, I do have some honorable mentions for this one, I think. Or am I on my number 2? I think I'm on my number 2. No, I am on my number. Okay, so yes, number 1 is going to be after these couple honorable mentions. First one is the end scene with Penguin and Fish. I did like the end scene, and then with those two things that happened with Penguin and Fish Mooney, and I did like to see that. And it was just interesting. And I also did like Harvey Bullock's speech about everybody has their own Cobblepot, and that's kind of in the episode. And I really did like that. I really did like that speech. I thought that was really powerful, and it's like everybody's got dirt on them. It's just a matter of time before something bad happens, and then they get thrown in jail and everything. So yes, it really did have a lot of meaning to it, and it really made sense to me. So yes, my number 1 out of my top 5 moments is that Gordon gets dirt on Commissioner Loeb because he finds his daughter. So yes, in this old parents' home, in this old grandparents' home, Commissioner Loeb's daughter is living in the upstairs, and he locked her up because she is a psycho, and because she killed her own mother. And it was just weird to see this lady it was just, I think, freaking weird. She was just crazy, how she, especially when she started, talking about breaking those birds and making necklaces out of them. Because originally what I thought was Commissioner Loeb killed his wife, his daughter saw it, so he locked her up. But, it was very different. I did like that sort of twist, because I felt like this episode did have a lot of twists to it, and I did like that. And it just, I think they did a good job with doing those things right, and doing them well. And, but yeah, I really did like that. And now, Gordon didn't get everything he wanted when he struck the deal with Commissioner Loeb, but he did get what he wanted most, and it was Harvey's file. And so, yes, I'm gonna give this episode 4 out of 5 winks. It's not my favorite episode of Gotham. It's okay. I was considering giving it a 3 point. You know what? I'll give it a 3.9 out of 4. Well, out of 5. Sorry, 3.9 out of 5 winks. It's just, if you would have did a different premise to it, it would have got that 4. But it's just, kind of okay. But I will hedge between 3.9 and 4. I will hedge between there if I need to. I'll go back and forth and stuff like that. but I'm not going to give it like a 5 out of 5 or a 4.5 or anything like that. I do think 3.9 and 4 are where it should be. Alright, so guys, yes, I'll be doing my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. later tonight, or I'll actually do those tomorrow. So yes, I'll see you guys later. J-Wink, winking out.